Coronation Street's Todd fears the worst as Theo returns home to an unexpected scene. Todd Grimshaw's relationship with Theo Silverton has recently gone from troubled to downright abusive. And what Theo comes home to next week in Coronation Street will leave Todd fearful the physical abuse will resume. Theo's early behavior was troubling, yet smitten Todd was willing to look past it, in large part due to his new beau's traumatic history with hideous conversion therapy. That left him psychologically traumatized. Further clashes with wife Danielle and evil conversion therapy practitioner Noah Headley, who are forcing their extreme religious views on Theo's children, Miles and Millie, pushed Theo further to the edge. Theo's abuse initially took the form of manipulation, as he sought to isolate Todd and saw his ex, Billy Mayhew, as a major obstacle. After Billy attempted to get through to Theo's son Miles, who's been brainwashed by Noah with his sick teachings, Theo saw red and laid it on the line for Todd. If he didn't sacrifice his relationship with Billy, they were through. While Todd initially agreed and things settled, an uncomfortable mediation session with Danielle and Noah resulted in Theo returning home alone, drinking heavily and discovering that Todd was at the pub with Billy. When Todd returned home with a kebab for Theo, Theo's mask finally slipped and his abuse became physical. While verbally berating and humiliating Todd, he attempted to force-feed him the kebab in a truly disturbing scene before leaving. The following day, and after delivering Billy a fierce tongue-lashing, Theo's rage soon gave way to sadness and he convinced the kind-hearted vicar to speak to Todd and ask him to forgive him. Billy did as he was asked and Todd was willing to listen to Theo's explanation, though he was further horrified when Theo refused to take any responsibility for what happened. Todd stood his ground and ordered Theo out, leaving Theo scrambling over his loss of control. Turning back to Billy, Theo revealed that he was preparing to see a therapist for help with his issues and asked that Billy keep it a secret, which he didn't. While Theo sacked therapy off for an afternoon in the pub with Gary Windass, Billy revealed all to Todd, who was thoroughly touched. As Todd and Theo crossed later, Todd revealed he was proud that Theo had sought therapy. Sensing an in, Theo upped his manipulation and reminded Todd of everything he'd sacrificed for their relationship and that now he was seeking help with his headspace. In a dark moment, Todd took responsibility for his part of the violent incident, and welcomed Theo back in, and the two move into the corner shop flat together next week. When Theo begins to worry about the state of the flat having an impact on his upcoming custody hearing with Danielle, Todd sets about cleaning the place. Calling on Billy, George Shuttleworth and Brian Packham for help, the scene quickly becoming somewhat of a party with music, drinks and snacks. When Theo arrives home, he finds the flat in a much better condition, but takes a moment to absorb the scene. With Todd well aware that Theo has a hair-trigger temper, how will he react to his efforts? Will he be grateful? Or will he dish out even more abuse as this dark storyline progresses? Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more movie spoilers next week. Goodbye and see you again.